So far it's just endless hordes of cows and it goes something like this. I smash them, they die, I move on to more. There's even cows on the floating island. I think I rolled the wrong way. I thought today it would finally be fun to do the secret level considering I'm now level 92 with a power of 97, which is definitely starting to make the game pretty easy. The main piece to my success right now is a level 96 unique axe with sharpness, radiance, and powerful. That way I do a lot of damage while healing myself. But to unlock the secret level, we need to find the switches in every one of these levels, so that's going to take a while in itself and we'll probably find some better gear while doing it, playing on the very hardest difficulty. But you might not really know that to watch. This axe for the most part kills everything in 1 or 2 hits, but I still want a better one because you can never have too much. And to be fair, it's only level 96, as you can see I'm stockpiling all sorts of weapons that are over level 100. Even the special guys like these just kind of don't stand a chance. I can usually walk through pretty much anything. My radiance keeps me healing and my damage does exactly what it's supposed to do. One thing I'm definitely going to be on the lookout for is better armor. Basically armor that's going to give me more damage instead of defense, because things aren't really hurting me anyway, so I could probably sacrifice a little for more damage. And as I was killing Idiot Stick, I found a unique VENOM glaive, which is level 104 with some really cool perks. I think we're going to give this a try considering it's 8 levels better. We're going to go with Radiance for healing, Shockwave for a potential 810 damage, and then Swirling for potential 1822 damage. This thing should be hitting really hard. And I really didn't expect to find an upgrade so soon. So far it seems to be doing similar damage to my axe, maybe a little bit better, whatever the case, things are dying really fast. And while we're at it, there's level 93. And just like that, we're at the boss fight. I haven't even mentioned my bow yet because honestly it's not really as good as it could be, but given all its enchantments, I can just sit here and do this and the boss just melts. It's not the most exciting way of doing it, but it works. Anyways, we'll just run in and finish it off with this because we can. And that's way more damage. Definitely didn't just die in the fire, not me. We got a master's bow. And of course, it's the highest level I've ever seen, 107. And given that it is so high, we're going to use it anyway. With Accelerate, Gravity, and Fuse Shot, that way it's going to pull all the monsters into those bombs it's generating. Anyways, the entire reason we're here is we're looking for these switches. There's one of these in every level in the game. They'll take you to a secret room like this, which looks something like these. There's one of these in every level. You need to activate them all to find the secret level. Spoiler alert. Just on that one lucky level, our power went up to 100. We still got more levels to do. And the new bow does about 1234 damage, but it fires real quick. The step really does work pretty good for big groups of enemies. This is when it really matters to me, because I like to dive in there and not really have to take much of a strategy. On some levels, the switch isn't going to be as far into the level like this one, but I'm still going to play out the whole levels because I'm greedy and like loot. Fun fact, if you have the love medallion, you can make friends through the walls. Then you can make the creepers explode on everyone else, then it's not your problem. But they probably won't kill everything, so you have to get in there yourself. Not that that's really a big deal for some of us. Another level complete. Just too bad the reward wasn't a little bit better. We'll do Creeper Woods next, where some of my favorite loot has a chance to spawn. And where we can hit level 95? Correction, 94, I'm losing track. And in a hidden chest in the corner, 107 Twin Bow, which shoots 2 enemies at once and does a lot of damage, plus it has Infinity, plus Accelerate, so I'm gonna use it. Plus it's gonna have Piercing. Does less damage, but I think it's a lot quicker. And just given that it can hit 2 enemies at once is a huge difference. Though it doesn't hit the second one for a lot, but once you get Accelerate going, it fires a lot of arrows out. Which can be great for areas where there's lots of spiders, because you're going to get stuck in webs almost constantly. And don't want to forget the rune. I'm actually going to lose track of what levels I've done this for, so I'm going to write this down. I think maybe next we'll do a level with the boss, because those are a little more entertaining for everyone. And maybe eventually we'll spend some of my 37,000 emeralds, because we can get some good gear that way. But for now, boss fight. This one is pretty close to the beginning, but we're still going to do the boss fight because everyone wants to see it. Areas like this are still super dangerous for me because those crossbows really do hurt. If they all hit me at the same time, I definitely die, like I just did. But as long as I can reach them really before they do too much damage, it's no problem at all. And another level up, the real 95. Alright, I want to see if I can just tank right on through him, which I might be able to given how much damage I'm doing and the fact that he's sitting in a poison cloud right now. Didn't even hit me with that shot. So far so good, I like where this is going. And that's that. Saber Wing, wow, wants to give me a lot of unique bows today. But it's only level 104, heals allies in the area. I don't want to heal people, I want to hurt them. Next I'll do the uneventful pumpkin pastures. You guys think I can make that jump? I bet I can. Go. And oh, I actually made it. Cool. You know what? New strategy. If the level doesn't have a boss at the end of it, I'm not going to finish the level. I'm just going to collect the rune and be on my way. Unless that doesn't count. No, I'm worried it doesn't count. I'm gonna finish the levels. Hey, look at that, Enchanted Sheep. My favorite. Does an Evoker count as a boss? Because I feel like that was kind of the boss. Not that you'd know it, considering he was dead before we even got a chance to record him. Redstone mines, again, have a chance for some of my favorite loot. And I guess saving villagers is cool too, or whatever. Another switch, another day. And another level up, 96. Redstone Golem isn't really a boss, but we're gonna kill him anyway. Not that it's gonna take very long. By the time I'm done this, we'll be done. There we go. Next time, maybe drop me an item or something though. Next up, Desert Temple, chance for the sickles, which I really like. I'm bringing a hostage with me on this one. This face is an accurate description of the situation. Also, this place has my favorite room that I've found so far in the game, because not only does it often have lots of chests, but if you roll down here to this ledge, you find a secret room, which has what happens to be my favorite kind of chest I've found so far. Usually it gives me something unique, but a soul knife, I guess I'll take it. So then on top of that, there's a second hidden chest up here, which also gives me a rare item. Plus the one other chest is just kind of at the end of the room. Thought I could mostly run through this dungeon, but found one spot where I'm gonna have to fight it out just a little bit. And that's okay, because a little experience never hurts. If you weren't really sure what was going on there, that makes two of us. And this boss might not be super tankable, because he hits really hard with those little green orbs, as you can see, so I'm gonna have to play the patient game. Basically waiting till he does this, and hitting him as much as I can. Luckily he's not super tough, so I should be able to get him out right here. A few more hits. Oh, he moved. Nameless one is technically a name, by the way. Oh, we got something good. We've got something very good. Level 107 unique these things. With enough of the proper enchantments, and I'm going to give them a try. Leeching to give me lots of health, critical hit, and probably shockwave just for extra damage. Then again, I think I'm going to try rampaging because there's a 10% chance to increase my attack speed by 50%, which means more critical hits. Bit of a controversial choice, but I'm going to try it. It didn't increase my power over 100, but fine. Let's see how it goes. Well, it definitely doesn't hit as hard singularly, but it hits very fast. So that means a lot of my rampage triggering plus a lot of critical hits. My damage per second is probably through the roof right now. Especially when I turn on the rest of my stuff, I basically just can't even keep up with what's going on. That leaves only 2 levels, the 2 hardest levels starting with high block halls. In the case I'm not liking my sickles, I do still have my fully enchanted venom glaive. I have enough enchantment points I can build 2 things now. So far these seem to be working out just fine. I think I'm pretty much at the point where I can use almost any weapon and I'll be doing fine. High block rune, gotcha. There's level 97. Is there anyone out there that can actually resist grabbing this chest? Because I never can. No matter how strong I'm feeling, no matter what I'm doing, I always go for it despite how dangerous it is. It's really mostly only dangerous until I can get up there. Then once I get a hold of everyone, they stand very little chance.
A few moments later.
Oops. That's what happens when I try and run through rooms when I really should just be doing this. It's not much slower. When I get all my power-ups going and stacked on top of each other, I'm pretty unstoppable. At least against these types of enemies, and these are about as strong as you can find in the game. Did 2.5 million damage, only fighting 63% of the mobs. And a level 105 love medallion that I can definitely use. And putting that on, I'm level 102. And we'll finally get the obsidian pinnacle rune. This one obviously ends with the hardest boss in the game, the final boss. Honestly not sure how that's gonna go yet, given my setup. Those guys look tough. Burning. And they're not nearly as tough as they looked. Okay, well, they're dead now. We could have a warm-up fight with our redstone golem here. Who's melting pretty quickly. We don't even have our things procced yet. Not that that seems to matter. I want to try and get my attack speed even higher. This one's my favorite because look what it comes with. That and that. I really want the unique version of a claymore. That sounds like a lot of fun. And I could hear something going on in the distance. That means I found all the runes. At least I think it does. Another redstone golem. Look at my attack speed. Tanked right on through him. A rare claymore. That's lots of damage. Alright. This should be interesting. Not so much the first part of the boss, but the second part, which is much harder. I'm going to start with the TNT technique to see if this works. And did I time it good? Well, I hit him a little bit. Not a ton. Anyways, we should be able to get through this part fairly easy as long as I can catch him. He's very quick. While also avoiding the arrows of his friends, which hurt a lot. He seems to be almost stuck in the corner, and I'm going to use that to my advantage because I'm just tired of chasing him around everywhere. Okay, a couple more hits, and there's part 1 done. Part 2 gets much harder though. Really hoping I can just go right through him with a tanky kind of thing. Alright, here's Idiot in his second form. Did lots of damage already. Gonna try not to touch lasers because this is the part that really hurts. I think we're gonna be okay though. As long as I can hit him, I'm doing tons of damage to him. Oh, don't touch those. I've collected myself, had a minor incident with the lasers, but... Oh no, don't touch the lasers. Uh-oh. Oh, I got him. I also died though. I just decided to try and tank through it, and it kind of worked. Not quite the result I was going for, but that's gonna work. Level 107 llama. A weapon that definitely heals while hitting things would work better than one that heals after you kill things, but I made that work. Alright, let's go see what this secret level's all about. Finally. You just gotta make your way over this way until you find this place. Full of all sorts of beautiful people on the walls. And then, you gotta touch this. Am I missing a rune? What am I missing? Did I forget to actually grab the rune in the last level because I was distracted by chests? Pretty sure that's what I did, so let's do that level again. You know what, that's okay, because I was just thinking how much fun it is to do these levels again and again and again. I did just find something called a hammer of gravity off that golem. That looks kind of fun. Only level 104, but that could be fun. And I can't help but want to give that a try, so we're going to salvage a Venom Glaive and build this. With swirling, critical hit, and radiance. So far it's working great. Everything's dying one hit that I've encountered. Things should start getting a little bit stronger now, and his golem will be a really good test actually, along with everything else in the room. He's dying really fast, so I'm kind of liking his hammer now. This is fun, everything just dies. A hammer like this is just better for dealing with mobs like this. I basically smack it down twice and everything dies. This time we're gonna grab the rune before the chests, and we're missing the good one anyways. But also a unique crossbow called VOIDCALLER. Level 105, 1220 damage, not as good as the one I'm using now. And here we go again. I suspect this time will be easier. Just because I can land fewer hits on him, but I'm going to do more with each and every one of those hits. Stage 1 is over. Pretty curious to see how this next part's going to go. Waiting for the spider, and I might have... Well, there we go. I just hammer it dead. That's way easier. Why couldn't I have done it that way the whole time? We got another unique hammer. It's also 104. It's Stormlander. This is one I used before, but a much lower level. And it's pretty good too, but its enchantments aren't as good, so it's going to go somewhere else. Hopefully this works this time. All the runes complete. Now what do we do? Stick our head in there? Got it. I think it wants me to walk through this. 2 of those chests. I don't care what it is down there. What do we got? Truth Seeker, which is a unique something or other, and a trick bow. It's not a claymore, but it looks kind of cool. 2000 damage, increased damage to wounded mobs. Those are my favorite kind. It's got decent enchantments. We'll hold on to that for now. And it unlocked the level question marks, which is way up here on the map. Recommended power 97, we're 101. And we can get a claymore here, so maybe this is it. Moo? It's called Moo? Is it an island of mushroom cows? It looks like an island of mushroom cows. Well, this is alright, I could live with this. As long as I'm hurting something, I'm pretty happy. Oh, they can hit me back. I was starting to wonder. They're also very slow, which is interesting. Look at them all. This is gonna be fun. Let me hit all my things so we can just start hammering away. The highest critical hit I've seen so far has been 48,000. So far, it's just endless hordes of cows, and it goes something like this. I smash them, they die, I move on to more. There's even cows on the floating island. I think I rolled the wrong way. It is pretty fun, though it does get a little bit repetitive, a little bit fast. Over here, we seem to have more cows. There's just more and more and more. And I'm enjoying killing each and every one of them. Hey, we hit level 100. I guess that's perhaps max level? No, we can keep going past level 100. That's fun. Not sure where this goes. I'm just gonna wing it. Oh, Mushroom Monstrosity. You picked the wrong person to fight, friend. Ooh, this thing is strong. When I did this to the final boss, it didn't die this slowly, but you know, it's not even hitting me yet, so we'll be fine. We're just gonna sit here till it dies. It brought its cow friends. But I can turn them into my friends, so joke's on you, idiot. Alright, well, back to hammering away. Not a lot of strategy employed here. Normally it would probably hurt really bad when it hit people, but I've got lots of armor on, so we're okay. Pretty sure I see a unique claymore in my future, and it's gonna come from this guy. And you're dead. We got Firebolt Thrower. I should be more excited, but I wanted the claymore. So that's pretty fun. 2400 damage, chance of chain reaction, explodes on impact. Oh, is that it? That was quick. Not a very long level, did 3.4 million damage. So maybe next time we'll find out what kind of loot you can get spending 42,000 gems on these guys.